But it's good what it do. The movement is a little off compared to yeah, but whatever. So what's up, YouTube? It is Sydney Island here. That's Island with the Y, not an S. And today I'm going to be talking about the full moon, which is in Aries. Okay. And this happened on October the 9th. Okay. Which was just a few days ago. So we had a full moon in Aries. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but the moon had this orangish, reddish kind of color to it when it was, a full moon. And I noticed that because I was, out with a friend, and this is just a crazy coincidence given what the full moon in Aries represents. But I was out with a friend and he was driving. Mind you, this is somebody that I've been kind of sort of like romantic with or sexual with. I wouldn't even say romantic, but intimate or sexual with. And he was driving me. He was driving around the city. And I looked up and I saw the moon, and I saw that the moon was kind of red. And I realized it was a full moon. I'm like, oh my gosh, not only is it a full moon, but it's red. And we all know when full moons happen, some very spooky, strange, supernatural things happen. And people start to act funny. People start to act different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people lose their temper more on the full moon. People go kind of crazy. Okay, so that being said, I made a comment to him and I was like, wow, this is good. This is good. This is a special time because the full moon is red. I said to him, this must be a special time. And he was like, it's probably not. And I'm like, I looked at him and I'm like, it's not. Like, why would you say that? And he was just like, because he was in a certain situation, whatever it was he was going through that was disappointing him and he was pissed about it, right? And y'all trust me, this plays into the full moon in Aries, okay? This because the full moon in Aries is about relationships, and this is this happened with a guy that I was being intimate with, right? And so he was like, it's probably not, like kind of brushing it off when I said that this full moon it must be a special time because it's a full moon and it's red. And he was like, oh, I'm getting fucked over a lot. This is not a special time. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, what an asshole. What an asshole. Um, and so then that night, I mean, I'm not going to go into details about like everything that happened between us because that's really not the whole point of the video. I'm making a point to say that it's no coincidence that his assholishness was highlighted in that moment because the full moon in Aries is about reevaluating your relationships. It's about looking at your relationships and seeing what works for you and what doesn't. It's October, it's time for Scorpio readings. What do you mean by Scorpio readings? You mean like live birth chart readings? Like me reading your birth chart placements? Like, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like tarot card readings? I watched some tarot card videos, like the tarot priest. She served me like the straight truth from the ethers. Okay, but watch tarot priest. She did a full moon in Aries video called "You Were Not Meant to Work." I think that if anybody is feel like they're stuck in the matrix and they want to get out, watch the tarot priest. You Were Not Meant to Work. That will help you a lot. Okay, so the full moon in Aries is about reevaluating your relationships. So it's about asking yourself, am I giving enough in my romantic relationships? And it's not just romantic, it's also friendships. Very strongly highlighted friendships. And it could be relationships with your family, just any form of relationship. Okay. During this time, you'll be looking at yourself like, do I have too many walls up? Like, am I too closed off with my partner? Am I too open with my partner? Is there some things that I should keep to myself more? Uh am I being to my partner the way I want my partner to be to me? Okay? Because I hate when I get notifications in the middle of my dang video. But anyways, what I said, that thing was talking over me. What I said was, you have to ask yourself, am I giving to my partner in the way that I want my partner to give to me? Okay, you have to ask yourself these questions. You have to, I took a little bit of notes. Reconsider your ways in relationships. Okay. And it's perfect that this is happening during Libra season. Okay. So that's such a weird coincidence because Libra is the sign of marriage and relationships, and it's Libra season, and Libra season ends, I think, on the 21st or 22nd of October. So we are coming down. We got like what, a week left until Libra season is over. But nonetheless, that Libra energy is very strong right now. And I will add, oh, and go check out my Libra season affirmations that I made on TikTok. Could you drop the link to the reading you was talking about? Yes, I can. After this video is done, once I end this live, I'll definitely put the link to that in the video. Thanks for asking. I love to help. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a Libra season. I made these. I actually posted it on this channel, my Libra season affirmations, and I posted affirmations for people who have Aries, Sun, and Moon. And I should actually make a full moon in Aries affirmation video. I just might do that. But go ahead and check that out. Either check it out on this channel. It's uploaded as one of my shorts. And if you can't find it on this channel, which you should, really shouldn't be any reason why you can't, go to my TikTok, which is at itty bitty black alien. That's my TikTok. And I'm starting to do affirmations for the Zodiac signs. I just did affirmations for Taurus sun and Taurus moon. And the next is going to be affirmations for Gemini sun and Gemini moon. And it's pretty much just me providing with these zodiac signs energy that I feel like these signs need. Like Tauruses, we need to relax when it comes to money. We need to know that we are good at making money. We need to know that we are abundant beings and ain't nothing that we can't do. So when I did the affirmations video for Taurus sun and moon, I made sure to have an affirmation that says, I am good at making money. And me having a Taurus Mercury, I know I have a good voice. So I was really excited to do that. I seen your video about Scorpios. You find us sexy, huh? Here's the thing. I find Leonardo DiCaprio and Miguel sexy, and they're Scorpios. I don't think every Scorpio is sexy, but I do think those two Scorpios are sexy, okay? They can get it any day of the week, okay? So yeah, y'all, this is full. We got full moon in Aries during Libra season. Libra is the opposite sign of Aries, so there's a very strong pull between the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with other people. Because Aries rules the relationship with yourself, Libra rules the relationships with other people. It rules relationships, it rules marriage. So you're gonna feel these energies very, very strongly. You're gonna feel the energy of, and please comment if y'all relate to this. Comment if y'all have been feeling this vibe too. You know, because I love confirmation. I love to communicate. I want to know how y'all feeling about it. So yeah, this is a huge time of relationships. Okay, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are taking care of your loved ones. Make sure that you have a balance. It's all about balance. Thank you for the thumbs up. Please, y'all, give me more thumbs up, because the more thumbs up y'all give me is the more they promote my videos, and we need more videos like this. Okay, so I missed this, y'all. And it is crazy that I thought that I was just going to quit doing astrology videos. I'm going to make another video talking about that. But it's crazy that I thought I wasn't going to do this no more. Like, I thought I was not going to talk about astrology at all. And then slowly but surely, astrology has been calling me back to it. And I feel like it's some type of divine reasoning behind that. I have been brainwashed. I've let people tell me that astrology was satanic and, you know, it was sorcery, and all sorcery ain't even bad. But I'm not over here casting spells on nobody. I'm just reading stuff in a book and watching videos and researching. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just gaining knowledge. And until you have done research on astrology, you really can't knock it. You can't knock it till you try it. And I've noticed a pattern with people who hate on astrology and people who say it's witchcraft and stuff. Is the pattern is that they never studied astrology. So how can you judge something that you've never even studied? That doesn't make sense to me. That's like you never was a part of the Muslim religion and you just judge it without actually studying what it's about. You know, that's not, to me, that's not fair. People do that, but to me, it's not fair. So yeah, I just had to say that. Okay, let's see. During this time, you're going to question if there's a healthy balance between give and take. in your relationships. And right now, for me personally, y'all, like, let me tell you about this moment I had last night. And this is the reason why I want to get back into astrology. I picked up this old astrology book right here. I'm going to show y'all the book. And I started reading, okay? Oh, snap out. I picked up this book, right? And I started reading it. I started reading specifically the part about Mars, right? And I was reading about Mars. And I know I've been studying astrology for the past 8 years, but I love to brush up on it. Y'all, when I tell y'all I took a serious break from astrology, I took a serious break, like several months. So I had to kind of brush up on it a little bit. And so I picked it up and was like, let me just read this. I hadn't really delved into astrology for a while. I didn't think I ever would even really come back to it as far as making videos for people. I thought I was just going to do it behind closed doors with myself and let that be it, right? So I read the part about Mars, which is a very fiery planet. It rules Aries and co-rules Scorpio. So it dominantly is an Aries energy. Coincidence? I think not. Just so happens around the time of the full moon in Aries, I happen to read just that particular part about Mars. I didn't read any other part, and I've been talking to God a lot lately, talking to my higher self, making sure that I'm on the right track, within myself, spiritually and stuff. And God has just been sending me sign after sign after sign to help me to stay on the right path. And I just kind of get this feeling as I'm talking about it, because I'm trying to do some really big things in my life right now that does require a lot of patience. And so when I was reading the Mars energy about Mars, I just started to feel this energy, and like, mind you, I'm gonna be honest, I was smoking a little bit of weed, okay? And when I smoke, I kind of get more in tune, you know what I'm saying? So as I was reading, I was just feeling this energy. It was very, the fiery energy of Mars, and it was powerful. And it made me feel powerful. Ooh, here comes the wind, y'all. Here comes that heavy wind. That's a sign. Every time it is strong. Yes, that's my ancestors. That's my ancestors. What's up? How do you do? Okay, that's exciting. That's very exciting. Did y'all see that? Did y'all feel? Well, of course y'all didn't feel it, but did y'all see that? That strong wave of. That's confirmation that what I'm talking about is powerful. So why this was so powerful for me was because I have a Mars in Aries. Okay, it keeps on. You keep on hearing it. You keep on hearing it. It's like this circle. We are a full moon in Aries. I just so happen to pick up a book about Mars, which is like, whatever, it's Mars, but it rules Aries. And guess who has a Mars in Aries? The person who was reading it. Me, right? And just recently, I made an affirmation video for those who have an Aries sun and an Aries moon. And in that affirmation, I said things like, I am unafraid of, the fire within me. And as I was making this affirmation video, I was thinking to myself, like, man, this is going to help so many Aries sun, Aries moon people who feel timid, they feel shy, they know they got this fire, they know they got this passion, but they're scared of expressing it. And that's what I was thinking. But I wasn't thinking that I was talking about myself, because all I was thinking was, I'm a Taurus sun with a Libra moon, like whatever. And on top of that, my South node is in Aries, so I'm always thinking I need to kind of stray away from that energy. But I have my Mars in Aries, so it's not that I need to stray away from it completely. I need to embrace it. I need to embrace my Aries past, embrace my Aries fire. And I started crying, y'all. Like, this happens to me. Like, I got emotional reading it, because I was reading Mars, and then I started reading Mars in Aries. And then it just reminded me of my power. It reminded me of my strength as an Aries. And I'm not an Aries. I'm a Taurus sun. But my energy is Aries. My Mars is in Aries. And that's why I'm so that's why I'm so energetic when I be going live and when I be making my videos. And I'm so childlike, because Aries is the baby of the zodiac. If you've been studying astrology, you know that Aries is the youngest sign in the zodiac. Aries is the youngest. Aries is the baby of the zodiac family, right? And so right now I need to get in tune with my childlike spirit. I need to have more fun. And so I feel like this full moon in Aries is for people who not just have an Aries sun, but also have an Aries moon, and Aries Mars, and Aries Mercury. This is about anyone who has Aries placements in general, and they feel that energy very strongly. Every part of your birth chart, every part of your birth chart plays a role in your identity. And there's placements in our birth chart that is so powerful that we overlook all the time. And if you really were to, because I know a lot of y'all watching me are psychic, okay? I know a lot of y'all watching me are very, very intuitive. I know a lot of y'all are empaths. I know a lot of y'all are starseeds and indigos and crystal children, because I am. And your vibe attracts your tribe. And y'all are my tribe. Y'all are my people. And I know a lot of y'all can feel stuff. So I encourage y'all during this full moon in Aries to get in tune with your fire. Even if you don't even have a dominant fire energy, like let's say your first 5 placements is just water and air, that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is a fire energy for everybody. But if you have fire in your chart, this is a very, very powerful time for you. And I advise you to snatch it up and use it to your advantage. Do some fire rituals. And I forgot to mention, I lit a candle too. And I had lit candles in my room in a long time. And that night, I don't know why, for some reason, I felt compelled to light that candle. I was moving my room around, y'all. Mind you, everything is everything. Everything plays into something in some kind of way. So I was moving my room around, which means that I was moving the energies around in my room, because the energies can get stagnant. You know, if you don't move your furniture around, if you don't clean up on a regular basis, because everything is everything. As above, so below, as within, so without. Everything is everything, right? So I'm cleaning my room. I'm straightening it up. I'm moving my furniture. I'm expressing my energy. I'm releasing energy in this space. And I just lit a candle for whatever reason. I just felt like, let me just light this candle. And I hadn't lit a candle in I don't know how long. And I just decided to light this candle. Fire element. I felt drawn to fire for some reason. And it's because it's full moon in Aries. And I have a Mars in Aries. So my energy, and I've noticed that I've been very, very motivated lately. And that's Aries Mars energy. And that's Aries energy in general. It's just being super ambitious and being very motivated. And that's been me lately. When I tell y'all, I never stop working. I never stop trying to build my dreams. And right now, this full moon in Aries is a time of authenticity. Okay, listen to me now. I gotta look you in the eyes. This is a time to be your authentic self. And don't be like, oh, I'll be my authentic self for a little while, and then I'll like go back to being a people pleaser. Sorry, y'all, I gotta fix my bra. Big titty committee over here. What was I saying? I got distracted by my titties. Oh yeah, get in tune with your fire right now. Get in tune with your fire. If you got Aries energy, especially if you have Aries sun, moon, or Mars, light a candle, get in tune with that fire element. And like while I was reading the portion about Mars and Aries and getting in tune with that fiery energy, you know, the candle was lit, and I started crying because I realized that I had neglected a lot of my passion. And this chapter of my life has been about, are you going to put your passions on the back burner so that you can make a little bit of money at like fast food and retail because other people say that that's what you should do, and other people can't see your vision and they think you're crazy for trying to make a living selling your paintings and doing birth chart readings and being a YouTuber, but you like, fuck it, this is what I feel drawn to do, and I'm really going to put my all into it and just see if there is something there for me. Then hey, if I find out after a couple weeks, couple months that it's not, I'll be a slave again at the fucking fast food job, you know? But no, I'm not. I told myself I'm not gonna do that. That was a lie just now. I told myself I would not work for anybody ever again. So recently I turned down a job like that. And to me, it paid better than what I've ever, well, I'm gonna say what I've ever gotten paid, but it paid pretty good. But this is proof to me that it's not about money. For me, none of this is about money. It's about experience. And I know that I would not have a good experience working a job that doesn't have anything to do with art. I am an artist through and through. In any form of of artistic expression, I got it. Acting, singing, poetry, story writing, painting, fashion, just any way that I can express myself artistically, I'm there and I'm ready to do it, you know? And that's just me. And I'm 26. And April's gonna come swinging by. It's gonna come swinging by so fast. And I'm gonna be 27. Taurus season gonna come by. And it's gonna be my birthday, last day of April. And I'm gonna be 27. And I'm telling this is a new year for me, is what I'm trying to say. This is a new year for me. Even though it's like at the end of 2022, right now, October, this is the beginning of this is the first month of a new year for me. This is me being like, I can't please everybody. I can't. I have tried so hard, y'all. I have literally compromised my morals to please people. I have literally allowed myself to lay in the backseat of a dude's car being sexual for him when I didn't really want to do that because I didn't want him to leave. And that was literally me not that long ago. This is the lessons that I'm learning during this full moon in Aries. This is about reevaluating your relationships. And that includes your sexual relationships. That includes your friends with benefits relationships. I need spiritual women in my life as friends like yourself. Thank you. Thank you. I do too, actually. And that's the thing with this full moon in Aries, this Libra season, this whole energy. And we're going to have a whole bunch of planets going in retrograde. Mercury got out of retrograde not that long ago. Then we're going to have Venus going in retrograde. And we've got a lot of stuff going on in stars, okay? And friendship has definitely been highlighted for me during this time. And you highlighted just now that you need a certain type of friend, and so do I, because I have blocked and deleted the number of 2 friends recently. And then like a couple months before that, I had to cut somebody off and block them. And so right now in my city, I only have 1 friend. I cut people off. I cut it was more than 2. I cut like 3 or 4 people off. I cut like 3 friends off because this is the time of reevaluating your friendships. The universe is showing you, do you really want to hang out with this person? Do you really want to be around somebody that that you don't want to get into the habit of drinking hard liquor and smoking blunts all day? You don't want to get in that habit. But these people, that's all they do. Do you really want to be around that when you're trying to really elevate? It's nothing wrong with drinking, y'all. I was drinking some wine in this thing. I smoke a little bit of weed, but I don't want to have that be the lifestyle for me. I don't want to do that all day long, because then you can get lazy, you get tired, and then you don't want to do anything. And I want to do shit. I want to be productive. I want to make money. I want to be self-employed. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be rich. Show me the money. Okay? Show me the money. That's how I feel. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be rich. But I just don't want to make money doing something where I feel like I can't be my authentic self. I want to make sure that all of my streams of income are coming from me being an artist. It's coming from me being a businesswoman. It's coming from me working for myself rather than clocking in, working in an environment that pisses me off, because fast food pisses me off so bad, having to deal with all those people. And I'm kind of an introvert. I love people and I do like meeting new people. Hey, I got a Libra moon. I have a very social side to me where I will go up to you and talk to you and shit. But for the most part, I'm more of an introvert, depending on the environment that I'm in. But that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother video. But yeah, y'all, what you been doing during this full moon in Aries? What I recommend you do is look within and evaluate how you've been treating yourself in regards to your relationships. Have you been compromising yourself to please somebody in your relationships? Because that was me. That was me just being like, I don't really want to suck his wiener, but if that'll keep him around, shoosh, I guess I'll do it. And that's like toxic. That's so toxic. That is just not right at all. And that's something I've known is not a good thing. And I don't do that all day long, all the time in my life. Every now and then I'll just kind of get that mindset. And I just, the other night, I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do this anymore. I can't. When I tell you my identity is changing, I feel a difference. I see a difference in myself than when I first started filming astrology videos. I feel like I'm more confident. I'm more, stable and strong in my opinions and in my beliefs. You know, yeah. And I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah. What you been doing in your relationships? Are you letting people take advantage of you? Are you exploiting yourself in relationships with other people? Are you in a relationship with somebody and you know there's something that that person wants from you, but you don't feel comfortable giving? So you just kind of give it anyways because you just want to keep them around? That was me. And then I just had these moments like I've been emotional because my period is about to come. PMS. But I was laying in my room, sitting in my room, crying, just thinking about how horrible I've allowed myself to be treated, you know, in regards to sex, in regards to relationships with men, in regards to friendships, in regards to relationships with family. Like I have literally silenced myself to keep the peace, to keep the peace, quote unquote, the peace. But how is there peace if there's no peace within you? How is there peace? That's false peace. That's not peace. To be a people pleaser because you feel like that's gonna make everybody peaceful, everybody gonna be mad at you, everybody gonna be pleased with you, and then you feeling upset within yourself because you like, damn, like I'm not even being myself. They're happy with me, but they're not happy with the real me. They're happy with a fake version of me, and that's even worse than somebody hating on you for being your actual self, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm a Taurus, we don't give a fuck. I mean, we can be very shy and self-conscious. We do give a fuck sometimes. Let me not put up a front. We do be giving a fuck. We get our feelings hurt. We be real sensitive sometimes. But then there's another side of us that's very fiery, kick ass, and just would be like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna do what the fuck I feel is best for me. And that's really the kind of person that I am. I'm not gonna compromise my morals and my beliefs just to please somebody. Like I'm not gonna do it. That used to be me. I used to do that a lot, and I'm still getting rid of those habits. And the full moon and Aries have really helped me with that. So let the full moon and Aries help you to overcome your demons as far as as far as igniting that fire in you and allowing yourself to live in your passions. And watch the affirmations for Aries, Sun, and Moon. If you have those placements, or if you want to get in tune with the full moon and Aries energy, watch those affirmations that I posted on this channel, and I posted it on my TikTok as well. So yeah, and by the way, before I end this video, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. I may be on for another 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know, but I want to remind y'all that I'm doing live, not live. Well, I will do live birth chart readings, but I want to remind y'all that I'm doing birth chart readings, very very soon. When I soon, I'm actually doing it now. Like, duh, I'm doing birth chart readings now. Like they're open now. So message me, email me. Why can't I get my freaking words out? Email me at s.island55@yahoo.com if you want to get a birth chart reading, because I am now accepting, do you call them clients? I don't know. What's the best word to call? I don't know. I'm accepting people who want to get their birth chart read, but it won't be a written analysis. It will be a verbal birth chart reading. So I will literally be doing this to you personally, just you, between you and you, with your birth chart placements, and I'll be explaining your personal birth chart placements to you through a voice message, not like through Skype or anything, but like through a voice message, And hey, if y'all ever want to Skype, if y'all want that to be a thing, like a one-on-one Skype talking about some astrology stuff, like, or what do you call it, Skype or video chat or whatever, if that sounds like something that may interest y'all, is that a piece of lint? Then let me know, okay? Just let me know, and I can arrange that. I can see what we can do. But yeah, I'm doing birth chart readings. I'm doing voice birth chart readings rather than written. So I will send y'all a full on message explaining your birth chart information, just talking to y'all like I do on YouTube, and it's just specifically for you, personal. So email me, and you can also message me. I hate when I get those freaking dings. But anyways, you can also message me on Instagram at Sydney_Island, and I would say TikTok, but like, I mean, you could, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm doing birth chart readings. I just want to throw that out there that I'm finally getting back into birth chart readings. So feel free to hit me up, and I got you. So yeah, I said a lot, and I'm proud of myself. This was a good ass video. I do need to do a live birth chart reading video. And let me know what placements y'all would want me to do for a live birth chart reading. Like right now in the chat, just be like, hey, you should do a live doing the houses, just the sun and moon, like whatever it is, and I got you. So, excuse me. Make sure that you are getting in tune with your fire during this time, this full moon in Aries. And it's a really good energy, y'all. Like it's a really good energy. It's very helpful when it comes to your relationships. For me, anyways, I feel like it's a good energy. It's compassionate. It's understanding. And only if you are compassionate and understanding to yourself. Okay. It's really all of it is really just a reflection of how you treat yourself. Okay. So take care of your relationships, please. During this time, take care of your relationships. Take care of yourself. That's what it's all about. It's about people. It really is. It's about people. And some of y'all might need to be alone to figure out how to go about your relationships. Because for me, I needed to be alone. I kept trying. Hanging out with these different people. Well, not different people, but yeah, different people. I don't know. Hanging out with these people, these friends. And hanging out with this guy that like I was kind of infatuated with a little bit. And then I realized like after it kind of happened, I was like, why? Like I just like why? Like what was so special about him? You know what I'm saying? Especially given the shitty way that he kind of treated me, you know? And so that's definitely been highlighted a lot during this time is how shitty I let people treat me. Especially my sexual relationships, because Aries is a very sexual energy. Okay, so this definitely highlights your sexual relationships now. Shoot. My sexual relationships have been trash. It's been straight up trash, y'all. And it's at this point where it's like I told myself I don't want to be touched. Okay, I'm celibate. I'm about to be a virgin again. And I'm about to let my virgin Virgo rising work for me, and I'm just gonna be a nun right now. That was kind of the thoughts that I've been having recently. I just kind of woke up and this morning and was like, I don't want to have sex like ever again. If I can't make the right decisions when it comes to sex enough that I won't feel guilty, I don't want it. Like I don't want it. And that's also something that I've been working on is feeling is getting rid of guilt and shame when it comes to sex. You know, feeling like, oh, you know, you should only have sex with a certain amount of people, or you need to wait till marriage to have sex, or you're not having enough sex, or you're having too much. It's always something with me. You know what I'm saying? And for me it's always kind of like a you need to do this. The Bible says this, and kind of going back and forth with that old religious teaching when it comes to sex and stuff like that. So it's not easy, you know, but we do want to get to a point where all of our relationships with each other is not as stressful. You know what I'm saying? We want to get to a point where we can walk away from that sexual encounter and be happy. Oh Lord, here we go, the loud ass helicopter. What you want? Go. Deuces, bye. Why is a helicopter flying over the damn house anyway? What you want? What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? One little respect when you come home. Anyways, this has been a fun video. And I'm gonna have to go live more often. Every time I go live, I'll always be happy that I went live. And so I'm glad that y'all tuned in, and I'm glad that I got 4 thumbs up. 4 thumbs ups. 4 thumbs ups. Yeah, I'm glad. I needed that. So yeah, I guess I'll just end this video. Hit me up for those birth chart readings. And also, I create an Etsy, creating my paintings. I mean, selling my paintings. I do like astrology paintings, and as well as other paintings like abstract art and stuff like that. Oh, okay. I kind of cut out a little bit, but yeah. So that's all I got to say. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Bye bye.